Think breakfast is just about what's on your plate? Think again. Even the healthiest foods can fail you if your morning habits and routines are off. Today, we're diving into the habits, strategies, and simple routines that can turn your mornings into a powerhouse for energy, focus, and long-term health. If you want to stop sabotaging your day before it even begins, this video is for you. Breakfast is often called the most important meal of the day, yet it is also the meal where many people make the most mistakes without even realizing it. What you eat in the morning sets the tone for your energy, metabolism, and overall health throughout the day. Surprisingly, some of the foods people routinely reach for can quietly sabotage your health, leaving you fatigued, craving sugar, and even increasing your risk of long-term illnesses. Understanding which foods to avoid is crucial if you want to fuel your body correctly and maintain optimal health. One of the most common pitfalls is sweetened breakfast cereals. These colorful, appealing options are marketed as healthy and convenient, but most are loaded with sugar and refined carbohydrates. When consumed, they cause a rapid spike in blood sugar, giving a temporary surge of energy followed by a sharp crash. This crash leads to irritability, fatigue, and a craving for more sugary foods, creating a vicious cycle. Regular consumption of sugary cereals over time can contribute to insulin resistance, weight gain, and an increased risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Even fortified cereals are misleading because the added vitamins cannot offset the damage caused by excessive sugar and lack of fiber. Pastries, muffins, and donuts are another breakfast trap. Made from refined flour, sugar, and unhealthy oils, these foods provide very little nutritional value. Despite their tempting taste and texture, they fuel inflammation, elevate cholesterol, and promote fat storage, particularly around the midsection. Pairing a sugary muffin with morning coffee might feel indulgent, but it sets your metabolism up for a roller coaster ride. People often underestimate how much these foods affect their energy and overall health, believing they are harmless treats. White bread toast with jam or other sweet spreads is deceptively simple, yet highly problematic. White bread is heavily processed, stripped of fiber, and quickly digested, turning into sugar almost immediately in your bloodstream. Add sugary jam on top, and you are doubling the empty calories and blood sugar spikes. This combination leads to fluctuating energy levels and increased hunger throughout the morning, often causing people to snack before lunchtime. Switching to whole grain bread offers fiber and nutrients that help regulate blood sugar, improve digestion, and prolong satiety, making it a much smarter breakfast option. Flavored yogurts, particularly low-fat varieties, are often seen as healthy, but most are loaded with added sugar to compensate for the removed fat. Regularly consuming these yogurts can negatively impact your gut microbiome, increase inflammation, and contribute to unwanted weight gain. A healthier choice is plain Greek yogurt, which is high in protein and probiotics, paired with fresh fruit or a small handful of nuts. This provides lasting energy, supports digestion, and satisfies your morning hunger without the hidden sugar. Processed breakfast meats such as bacon, sausages, and ham are another common morning indulgence that should be limited. While they taste savory and provide protein, they are high in sodium, nitrates, and unhealthy saturated fats. Frequent consumption has been linked to increased risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, and even certain cancers. Even though these meats are appealing for their flavor and convenience, the long-term effects on heart and metabolic health are concerning. Opting for healthier protein sources like eggs, cottage cheese, or plant-based alternatives can provide the same satiety without the harmful side effects. Granola bars and instant oatmeal packets are often seen as convenient, healthy breakfast options, but many are packed with added sugar, syrups, and processed oils. They can cause rapid spikes in blood sugar, leaving you hungry again within an hour. Making your own granola or oatmeal using plain oats, fresh fruit, nuts, and seeds is a far better choice. It provides fiber, protein, and healthy fats to keep you full and energized throughout the morning. The key is to avoid prepackaged, heavily processed versions that disguise sugar and additives as health. Even fruit juice, which seems natural and wholesome, can be harmful when consumed in large quantities. Juice contains concentrated sugar without the fiber found in whole fruit. Drinking juice can spike insulin, promote fat storage, and leave you feeling hungry shortly after consumption. Eating whole fruits or blending them into smoothies with protein and healthy fats helps slow digestion, keeps blood sugar stable, and provides a more balanced source of energy. Whole fruit also contains vitamins, antioxidants, and fiber that juice alone cannot deliver. Coffee, while beneficial in moderation, becomes a breakfast hazard when loaded with sugar, flavored syrups, or high-fat creamers. These additives turn a simple cup of coffee into a calorie-dense sugar bomb that spikes blood sugar and contributes to inflammation. Drinking coffee black or with a small splash of milk and natural spices like cinnamon or nutmeg is a much healthier option. This approach allows you to enjoy the benefits of caffeine without the harmful side effects of added sugar and artificial flavorings. Pancakes and waffles from mixes are another classic example of breakfast indulgences that can hurt your health. Most mixes contain refined flour, sugar, and artificial flavorings, which contribute to blood sugar spikes and provide little nutrition. Topping them with syrup, sweet spreads, or whipped cream compounds the problem. If pancakes or waffles are a favorite, making them from whole grain flours and natural sweeteners like fruit or a small drizzle of honey paired with a source of protein like Greek yogurt or nuts is a far better alternative. The common thread among all these foods is that they are highly processed, sugar-laden, and nutritionally poor. Regular consumption of these items can leave you fatigued, cause cravings, promote fat storage, increase inflammation, and even contribute to chronic diseases over time. Recognizing these hidden dangers is the first step toward healthier eating habits. Small changes, such as swapping sugary cereals for oatmeal, pastries for whole grain toast with nut butter, or flavored yogurt for plain Greek yogurt with fruit, can have a major impact on your energy, focus, and long-term health. By making conscious choices, you can transform breakfast into a meal that fuels your body rather than sabotages it. Whole foods like eggs, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, seeds, and fresh fruits provide protein, healthy fats, fiber, and micronutrients that stabilize blood sugar, improve digestion, and sustain energy for hours. Avoiding processed, sugar-filled, and refined foods allows your body to start the day with nourishment instead of empty calories. Every positive choice in the morning creates a ripple effect for your health, mood, and performance throughout the day. Ultimately, the foods you eat at breakfast are far more important than most people realize. Avoiding the worst breakfast foods and replacing them with nutrient-dense alternatives can dramatically improve your energy, mental clarity, and overall health. It is not about perfection, but about making smarter choices consistently. By choosing wisely, you set yourself up for a day full of focus, vitality, and well-being. Start today, and you will notice the difference in how your body feels, functions, and responds to the day ahead. Your mornings can become a powerful foundation for lifelong health simply by leaving the damaging foods behind and embracing the foods that truly nourish your body. Now that you know which breakfast foods are sabotaging your health, the next step is learning how to replace them with options that actually nourish your body, stabilize your energy, and set you up for a productive day. Breakfast doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. With a few simple swaps and habits, you can transform your mornings into a powerful foundation for long-term health. One of the easiest and most effective changes is to replace sugary cereals with oatmeal or overnight oats. Plain oats are a whole food packed with fiber, protein, and complex carbohydrates that release energy slowly, keeping you full for hours. You can boost flavor naturally by adding fresh fruit, a sprinkle of cinnamon, chia seeds, or a small handful of nuts. Overnight oats are particularly convenient because you prepare them the night before, making healthy mornings effortless. This simple switch prevents the rapid blood sugar spikes caused by cereals loaded with sugar, giving your body a steady source of energy instead of a roller coaster. Instead of pastries, muffins, or donuts, consider whole grain toast with protein and healthy fats. Toppings such as avocado, nut butter, or a poached egg provide satiety and nutrition without the harmful refined flour and sugar. Whole grains deliver fiber and essential nutrients. while protein and healthy fats stabilize blood sugar and keep cravings at bay. If you enjoy a sweeter option, top whole grain toast with fresh fruit and a drizzle of honey or sprinkle of cinnamon. These swaps allow you to enjoy flavor and satisfaction without sacrificing health. Flavored yogurts can easily be replaced with plain Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is naturally high in protein and contains probiotics that support gut health. Add fresh berries, seeds, or a small portion of nuts for texture, flavor, and healthy fats. This combination provides sustained energy and supports digestion while keeping sugar intake low. Making small adjustments like this can make a dramatic difference over time, particularly if you've previously relied on pre-flavored, sugar-laden yogurt. Processed breakfast meats like bacon and sausage can be swapped for healthier protein sources. Eggs are a perfect example. They're versatile, inexpensive, and nutrient-dense. Boiled, scrambled, poached, or made into an omelet with vegetables, eggs provide protein and essential nutrients while keeping you full. Plant-based proteins such as tofu, tempeh, or legumes can also be excellent morning options. These alternatives are not only healthier, but also support heart health and long-term well-being. For those who rely on granola bars or instant oatmeal packets for convenience, making your own breakfast bars or granola is an easy solution. Use rolled oats, nuts, seeds, a little honey, and dried fruit to create bars that are minimally processed and free from hidden sugar and additives. Homemade granola can also be sprinkled over yogurt or added to smoothies, giving you control over every ingredient. This approach ensures you get the benefits of whole foods without unnecessary sugar, artificial flavors, or unhealthy fats. Fruit juice can be replaced by whole fruits or smoothies that include protein and healthy fats. Blending fruits with Greek yogurt, protein powder, or nut butter provides a balanced source of energy that releases slowly and keeps you full longer. Whole fruits not only contain fiber, but also deliver vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that are often lost in processed juices. Even eating a simple apple or banana with a handful of nuts can stabilize energy and support overall health far better than drinking juice alone. Coffee habits can be improved by reducing added sugar and creamers. Drinking coffee black or with a splash of milk and natural spices such as cinnamon, nutmeg, or cocoa powder allows you to enjoy the flavor and benefits without unnecessary calories or sugar spikes. For those who prefer sweetness, using a small amount of honey or a natural sugar substitute in moderation is a better option than syrup-based creamers or flavored powders. Small adjustments in coffee can prevent blood sugar fluctuations and improve energy levels throughout the morning. Pancakes and waffles can also be transformed into healthy options by using whole grain flours and natural sweeteners. Add protein by incorporating Greek yogurt or a scoop of protein powder into the batter and top with fresh fruit, nut butter, or a light drizzle of honey. This approach keeps the indulgence factor while dramatically improving nutritional value. You can even experiment with vegetable-based additions like grated zucchini or pumpkin to boost fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Healthy alternatives like these ensure that weekend treats don't undo the progress you've made with better daily choices. Beyond specific food swaps, developing healthy breakfast habits is key to long-term success. Preparing ingredients in advance, such as chopping fruits and vegetables or pre-cooking eggs, reduces morning stress and increases the likelihood of choosing nutritious options. Planning your breakfast for the week, even on Sunday, ensures that healthy foods are readily available, which reduces the temptation to reach for processed, convenient options. Another habit to consider is mindful eating. Eating slowly and without distractions allows your brain to register fullness and satisfaction, preventing overeating. Drinking a glass of water before your meal can also help support digestion and reduce unnecessary snacking. Pairing protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates in your breakfast ensures that your blood sugar remains stable, energy lasts longer, and cravings are minimized throughout the day. Finally, remember that small, consistent changes matter more than perfection. Swapping a sugary cereal one day for oatmeal, replacing processed meats with eggs a few times a week, or making smoothies instead of drinking juice can create a ripple effect in your overall health. Over time, these changes add up to improved metabolism, better heart health, more consistent energy, and even weight management. By focusing on nutrient-dense, minimally processed foods and developing supportive habits, you can transform your mornings and set yourself up for lasting health. Breakfast doesn't have to be complicated or boring. With simple, practical swaps, your mornings can provide the fuel your body needs to perform at its best. Choosing whole grains, lean proteins, healthy fats, and fruits ensures that your energy is sustained, your metabolism is supported, and your body gets the nutrients it needs. Avoiding the hidden dangers of processed, sugary, and refined foods allows you to reclaim your mornings and start every day with a meal that truly nourishes. By building these habits and making mindful choices, you can enjoy breakfast as a tool for health, vitality, and long-term well-being. Your morning meal has the power to influence how you feel for the entire day. By consistently choosing nutrient-rich options, avoiding common pitfalls, and incorporating simple, effective habits, you can set the foundation for better energy, focus, and health. Transforming breakfast is not about deprivation. It's about making smarter choices that provide satisfaction, flavor, and nourishment. Start today, and over time, the benefits will become clear. Higher energy, reduced cravings, better metabolism, and a stronger foundation for lifelong health. Focus is on more than just the foods you eat. It's about building a morning routine and lifestyle habits that support your health long term. Even if you've swapped sugary cereals for oats or replaced pastries with whole grain toast, your mornings can still be sabotaged if other habits are ignored. Breakfast is the foundation of your day, and combining nutrient-dense foods with simple habits can amplify energy, mental clarity, and metabolism while reducing cravings and inflammation. One key habit is planning your breakfast ahead of time. Many people grab the first convenient option they see in the morning because they are rushed, tired, or simply unprepared. Taking just 10 to 15 minutes the night before to prepare a healthy breakfast can make a huge difference. Pre-chop fruits, portion nuts or seeds, and prepare overnight oats or boiled eggs. By having ready-to-go options, you reduce the chance of reaching for processed foods or sugary snacks. Consistency is easier when preparation is simple and accessible. Another critical habit is eating protein in the morning. Many breakfast foods are high in sugar and carbohydrates, but low in protein, which leads to rapid spikes in blood sugar, followed by energy crashes. Protein slows digestion, keeps you full, and helps regulate hormones that control appetite. Examples include eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, tofu, or a protein smoothie with nuts and seeds. Pairing protein with complex carbohydrates and healthy fats stabilizes blood sugar, supports muscle maintenance, and keeps energy levels consistent throughout the day. Incorporating fiber-rich foods is equally important. Fiber slows the absorption of sugar, improves digestion, and promotes satiety. Whole grains, fruits, vegetables, chia seeds, and flax seeds are excellent sources of fiber that can be easily added to breakfast. Fiber also feeds the healthy bacteria in your gut, supporting overall digestive health and even immunity. A breakfast high in protein and fiber prevents the mid-morning energy slump that so many people experience. Hydration is often overlooked but is essential for a productive morning. Many people start the day dehydrated, which can lead to fatigue, headaches, and difficulty concentrating. Drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning helps jumpstart metabolism, supports digestion, and prepares the body for nutrient absorption. Adding a squeeze of lemon can aid digestion and provide a small boost of vitamin C. Hydration combined with a nutrient-dense breakfast sets a strong foundation for energy and mental clarity. Mindful eating is another strategy that enhances the benefits of a healthy breakfast. Eating slowly, without distractions, and paying attention to hunger and fullness cues helps prevent overeating. Many people eat while scrolling through their phone or rushing out the door, which leads to consuming more calories than necessary and poor digestion. Mindful eating encourages better portion control, improves enjoyment of food, and allows the body to register satisfaction more accurately. Another habit to consider is limiting sugar, not just at breakfast, but throughout the day. Even with a healthy morning meal, consuming sugary drinks or snacks later can undermine the benefits of your breakfast. Being aware of hidden sugars in beverages, snacks, and packaged foods helps maintain steady blood sugar levels and prevents energy crashes. Over time, reducing sugar intake improves metabolism, reduces cravings, and lowers inflammation. Incorporating healthy fats into breakfast is also essential. Fats from sources like avocado, nuts, seeds, and olive oil provide satiety, support brain health, and help the body absorb fat-soluble vitamins. Many people avoid fats in the morning, fearing weight gain, but healthy fats actually stabilize blood sugar, slow digestion, and reduce cravings for unhealthy snacks later. Combining fats with protein and fiber creates a balanced breakfast that keeps you energized for hours. Regular breakfast timing is another habit that influences metabolism. Eating at a consistent time each morning helps regulate circadian rhythms, supports digestion, and can improve hormonal balance. While intermittent fasting works for some, for most people, a nutrient-dense breakfast within a reasonable window after waking ensures steady energy and prevents overeating later in the day. Developing a routine where breakfast is predictable and satisfying creates structure for overall health. Incorporating variety in your breakfast is also key. Eating the same foods every day can lead to nutrient gaps or boredom. Rotating protein sources, grains, fruits, and vegetables ensures a wider range of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. For example, one day you might have eggs with spinach and avocado, and the next day oatmeal with berries, flaxseed, and almond butter. Variety also makes healthy eating sustainable as it keeps meals interesting and satisfying. Limiting processed foods and additives is a long-term strategy that extends beyond just breakfast. Many people underestimate how additives, preservatives, and highly processed ingredients affect energy, digestion, and inflammation. Preparing whole, minimally processed foods at home whenever possible ensures that the nutrients you consume are bioavailable and beneficial to your body. This habit, when combined with healthy breakfast swaps, sets a solid foundation for a lifetime of health. Building a supportive morning environment can further enhance your breakfast routine. This includes creating a calm, organized space for eating, setting out healthy ingredients in advance, and minimizing distractions such as phones or television. A mindful and pleasant environment encourages slower eating, better digestion, and a positive association with food. The small act of slowing down and focusing on nourishment can have outsized effects on metabolism and mental well-being. Lastly, it's important to track progress and remain consistent. Small changes compound over time. Replace one processed breakfast item per week, gradually add more fiber and protein, and maintain consistent hydration. Over months, these habits become automatic, improving energy, focus, mood, and long-term health outcomes. Success is built on daily consistency, not occasional effort. By combining these strategies, planning ahead, prioritizing protein, fiber, and healthy fats, practicing mindful eating, limiting sugar, incorporating variety, avoiding processed foods, creating a supportive environment, and staying consistent, you can transform your mornings from a period of sabotage into a foundation of health. Breakfast becomes more than a meal. It becomes a tool for lifelong energy, vitality, and disease prevention. In summary, the foods you eat at breakfast matter, but habits and lifestyle choices matter just as much. Eating nutrient-dense foods is only effective if paired with consistent routines that support digestion, metabolism, and hormonal balance. By integrating these strategies into your mornings, you can protect your health, maintain energy, and create sustainable habits that last a lifetime. Your mornings are the launching point for your entire day, and every small improvement compounds into greater health, productivity, and well-being over time. Breakfast is not just about what you eat. It's about how you prepare, plan, and enjoy your meal. By building a strong, mindful, and nutrient-rich morning routine, you set yourself up for success in every area of life: physical health, mental clarity, and emotional balance. It's the combination of nutrient-dense foods, balanced macronutrients, proper hydration, and consistent habits that truly transforms your mornings and, ultimately, your life. Your breakfast sets the tone for your entire day, but it's not just the food, it's the habits, routines, and small decisions that matter most. By planning ahead, prioritizing protein and fiber, staying hydrated, and practicing mindful eating, you can transform your mornings from chaotic and draining to energizing and nourishing. Start today, and over time, these habits will compound, giving you more energy, better focus, and long-term health benefits that last a lifetime.